Coming up on Countdown to Kickoff. Home matches in March, how sweet it is.
It seems like it's been a long offseason, but other times it feels like we were just out there.
The hard hats are gone as the Timbers go to work on the 2020 campaign, their 10th in Major League Soccer. We are here to set the stage for the top of the table in the West.
It's always a pleasure to keep playing with this clothing and for this supporters.
Dos Diegos and Dos Charas.
Finally, he made it, and I'm very happy to be me have here.
Friendliest of faces and the new ones in fresh places.
I like MLS. I mean, this is a good league for me.
This is a good show for you. The Portland Timbers Countdown and Kickoff Preseason Edition kicks off now on Fox 12.
This is a Fox 12 special. Countdown to Kickoff Preseason Edition on your home for the Portland Timbers.
For the first time since 2017, the Timbers have a home match in March. In fact, 3 of them. The first coming up on Sunday at 4:30 with Minnesota. We're here to count down and kick off for their 10th anniversary season in MLS. Our 10th season as broadcast partners as well.
Go Timbers!
The log has been blessed. Now it's time for Timber Joey to slice and dice in this 10th anniversary season. While names like Valeri, Blanco, and Clark are back, there is another Chara.
It's going to be exciting, more with my brother playing in the same team. I think I can't wait for the opportunity.
Longest tenured Timber now gets to play alongside his younger brother with the same smile. Jimmy Chara played in nearly 400 matches the past decade in leagues around Mexico, Brazil, and Colombia. The 28-year-old midfielder joins the club as a designated player.
Tiempo que se pudo jugar. We used to play with Diego, when we were children. We also play together in Tolima, which is a Colombian club. So to be able to relive that right now, it's very special. A lot of feelings come back, from those moments, all the time we spent together playing. So it's very special for us to be able to play again together.
Another new DP we didn't see in the preseason, but the Timbers are counting heavily on, is 24-year-old Polish striker Yaroslav Niizgoda. Yarek joins the attack with freshly extended Jeremy Abobasi.
Slowly but surely, you're not the young guy anymore, man.
You sure about that?
I think so, yeah. You look like we're a better leader in here.
I don't know. I told Jeff that, and he looked at me kind of funny.
The 4th league forward, who played in all 34 league matches last season and was tied for the club lead with 11 goals, is coming back from off-season meniscus surgery on his left knee.
Everyone who's come into the team has added a little something different and has joined seamlessly. And you see it on the field, a lot of those guys. Obviously there are a few moments where we're not quite on the same page, but in general, you see the chemistry, people trying to help each other, people trying to put each other in the right situation, and then feeding off of other people's movements. And sometimes it takes, months into the year to get that kind of cohesion. So it's been exciting, and off the field they've been great personalities as well. So our family keeps on growing, and it's exciting.
The attack also gets a boost from a new number 9, Felipe Mora, the 26-year-old out of Chile, is on loan from Liga MX.
I saw a team who wants to do great things. I saw a team that is very ambitious, and that's an ambition that brought me here. Because I want to do great things with this club as well. I want to do my very best to represent the club the way it's deserved.
Midfielder Andy Polo enters season 3 with more expectations to produce after appearing in 42 career matches.
Una temporada fuerte como siempre ha sido.
It's definitely going to be a very challenging season. Fortunately enough, we've gotten really good players joining the team this year, and you always want to do better than the last year. So hopefully that's something that we're aiming to do this season, to do better than we did last year.
Something that must improve is denying the other end. How about onboarding those first-time MLS players?
I'm one of the guys who's trying to welcome the newcomers, especially the European guys like Zarek and Dario, because for the South American you have enough players to help them. But I'm trying to be one of these guys who's trying to make it more easier for the newcomers, and I hope I'm doing a good job for that.
The guys with more experience have to help them, and definitely they have a lot to give us, and that's good. That's good for the team. That's good for this family.
Larry Spabiala and Julio Cascante await the healthy return of Bill Tuiloma and are out to crack the whip on those backline connections with the new international, Dario Zuparic out of Croatia.
Why Portland? Why make the jump to MLS now in your career?
I like MLS. I mean, this is a good league for me.
You got a Rose tattoo already. You're gonna fit into the Rose City, man.
Yeah.
Inking 3 Rose City matches in March kicks off the grind towards that MLS Cup.
I think we're just very excited to get the season going. Obviously, last year was a short off season, and it was a long time away from home in these road games. So now being able to have some time off and come back from Costa Rica, we're very excited, mentally prepared.
And Gio Savarese is mentally prepared as well to keep his new look for the 2020 campaign.
I think it's been a very good preseason for us all around. Travel to Costa Rica was great. Everything that we needed there we had in order to prepare well. And then being part of this tournament, which I haven't been part of, in the past, is a great feeling. It's definitely something that prepares us in a much better way.
Goals allowed, unmarked guys, far post balls. You've mentioned really kind of just mistakes. What do you chalk it up to beyond that?
Yeah, we have to make sure that we correct that we're better at that. It's my responsibility to make sure that we work on those things. And I think it's the area that we need to pay a little more attention at the moment. I think everything else has been very good. The team with the ball, the creating of chances, the way we go about it, we're scoring goals. I think we have quality going forward. But now we have to make sure that we are strong as well, in those areas that we were exposed, and I think especially these past 2 games. And we need to be stronger and better if we want to make sure that we have a good season.
I guess another gift that fans will still see would be Nizi Goda. Didn't get a chance to play yet. What will he bring to this club when he's here? Because he was, again, a big priority for you guys to bring in here.
He's a quality player going forward. He's a player that can score goals, and definitely is a player that is going to help us to make sure that we become better.
What was it about him that you targeted, him being the guy to bring in?
He's a goal scorer. He can find the net. He has the that feeling to find the right area to score goals. He's a player that has different qualities than the other strikers that we have. Chara is very fast. Chara, has quality to finish. Chara is someone that is going to always look around to make sure that he finds the right moment to score goals, and that's his best quality.
Have you done a Chara brothers double take yet in the locker room? You mixed them up?
Once.
Yeah.
Only once.
Okay.
Only once, and I have to say it's because Jimmy had, his face covered, only his eye, and he was in the floor, because if he was standing, I'm sure that, who's Diego and who's Jimmy. So I got confused and said, no, let's go Diego, but it was Jimmy. So only one time.
Jimmy also gives you guys a different dimension. He's the first off-season target you had. What does he bring to this club now going forward?
Many things. I think work ethic, quality on the ball. Is someone that can find a lot of good spaces to be dangerous. So he's a player that, we believe is going to give us a lot, and that's why we wanted to bring him. That's why we target him. And we've been looking at him for many years, and we're content that we have him here now.
From your days playing to coaching, what extra juice do you get on an opening night? Certainly when it's a season opener at home. It's special. I mean, there's a week-long build-up to it, and really there's a months-long build-up to it. What do you get out of that when you're out there?
It's a special night, when you play at home, especially here in the stadium with all the fans, the amazing fans that we have, the environment, the feeling of, starting the season, that's incredible. So, we can wait to be able to start the season. Today was a match in which we learned some things, positives and negatives, and we continue to work to make sure that we start the season the best possible way.
And one day, St. Valeri's name will hang right alongside club playing legends like Bain, Hoban, Conway, and Charles. PTFC's all-time leader in goals and assists, who turns 34 in May, is now slotted under targeted allocation money after inking a multi-year extension with the only American side El Maestro has ever known.
When you sign the new deal, though, what a relief that is for you and the family to know that you'll be here for potentially the rest of your career.
Yeah, it was a relief, but most likely it was happiness about, keep living in the city, keep playing for this club, and as I said, it's more about that, right? About the joy of being here and keep defending these colors, and that's it. But then, besides that, quickly you have to be focused on your job and what you have to do to have the team.
Your role in onboarding a lot of the new guys, everybody looks up to you. So how do you take that as kind of the grandfather a little bit of Portland soccer?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's normal, and I myself and obviously other teammates with experience, we know that that's something that is natural in the locker room, and obviously in the amount of years we have been playing for this club, that's normal. But I take it in a normal way and natural. Like, I try to be myself. I try to be a good teammate and professional, and then all comes along.
Great 10th anniversary season for the club. Your 8th year. Nothing quite compares to playing MLS soccer than here in Soccer City. I mean, you've obviously been around, and there's a lot of new teams, but this is still the place that people want to be.
Yeah, it's going to be a special year. It's going to be a special year. We want to make inside the field our best to have a special year for the club, right? To make it really special, and because as you say before, our supporters, our crowd, our organization deserves that. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm privileged to be part of this history.
Thoughts on Gio's beard? I mean, you have like iconic beard now, but he's getting one pretty thick.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, he's starting to feel Portland. He's starting to become a Portland citizen. So that's great.
What is it about season openers? Obviously, the thrill, the pomp and circumstance, the full stadiums. You play well on openers. You got 5 goals in your career here. What is it about that first match of the season?
Well, I didn't know about it, so that's great. I hope I can help the team again, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great because it's been a couple of years without an opener here in our stadium. So you know, as a players, I want to be very focused on the game, because if you start to think about the emotional side, right, and don't use it in a good way, maybe that could be something not in your favor. So we have to turn that in our favor, and in order to do that, we have to prepare very well, right? And obviously, then during the game, I will try to enjoy it.
And what's better than one Diego? Dos Diegos. Another club legend opens up a whole new world with little help from his brother. C is for Chara, and that's good enough for me. From cookies to Chucky, Ciba Blanco has a new deal, a new daughter, and a new season to look forward to. More saves, more years, from cut in D.C. to new life in PTFC. En masse with Steve Clark as countdown and kickoff continues on Fox 12.
You're watching a Fox 12 special. Countdown to Kickoff, Preseason Edition, on your home for the Portland Timbers.
Well, the Supporters Player of the Year, Baby Shark Steve Clark, is back for more. The masked man inked in the net has signed on for an extension and an encore to his career year in goal.
Was there ever a doubt that you wouldn't be back here this year?
Well, certainly it was always the case where I wanted to be, for sure. I mean, it's hard to separate your feelings from the business side of it. But my wife and I, you know, never really ever wanted to leave Portland, you know. But I think the process of negotiations at times get long, and I think they're stressful for both sides. But delighted to be back, you know, really making a home here in Portland for, you know, the years to come.
How about finding a home here? I mean, you were put on waivers, you come here, you're the backup. You've earned your way. Obviously, Jeff factors into that, but just finding a place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, careers are long. It's a journey. I think that my quality's always been there. So, I mean, I found the right fit, performed well. I mean, this last chapter of my career here, for the next 4 years or so, will be, I think, my best. Last year, I think there was a good start to that.
What is that relationship like with Jeff? Obviously, coming back from rehab. He had a career in 2018. You did last year, but you guys are friends away from the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, super professional, and also a friend. You know, he's just a great quality person, a good character. So it's somebody that I enjoy being around, training with every day. I think that, you know, I think that part of us probably wishes we were on other teams so we both could play, I'm sure. But he's a great guy in the locker room, and I'm happy to have him call him a friend too.
any new masks this year?
There might be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the Mike Myers mask. Undecided still.
Bunch of monsters, house of horrors. What's the tagline this year?
Oh, man, I don't know. I mean, everyone's gonna have to stay tuned. I'm always having fun. It's kind of a spur of the moment. You gotta get the vibes, you gotta get the feeling of the year, what the year's about. I certainly feel good in the sunshine right now.
What's your impressions of Gio's beard?
I like it, you know. Super educated look on that, really sophisticated. Gentry, maybe. Aristocratic, even. I like it, actually.
It's pretty burly.
Yeah, that's right.
Season opening feelings. I mean, obviously the stadium's full as it always is, but a chance to get a home match in March, which you guys haven't had in a couple of years.
Yes.
It's special.
It is. And I mean, playing every game at Providence Park is special. You know, with our home tournament here, it was just so nice to be back out there. The feelings. I mean, it's been like, it seems like it's been a long off season, but other times it feels like we were just out there versus, you know, San Jose. So we'll be ready for next weekend. Preseason, I think we're ready to get it wrapped up here and get going.
Yeah, it was the offseason for new deals for the Timber Stars, who are fully rooted in green and gold now. Sebastian Blanco is a family man who will have roots and his boots firmly placed for years to come. As a fiery guy as well, of course.
Yeah, of course we celebrate at home because when you extend your contract, you extend your work too. So it's because you maybe did some shot good.
Yeah.
And
a few things good, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So the owner is happy, and they decide to extend my contract. I think this make me feel confident.
Obviously, you go way back with Diego Valeri, and there was some question if he would be able to come back. How pleased are you that he is here?
Oh, I'm very happy, of course. Diego is part of the important history in MLS and Portland Timbers too. I think Timbers is a part of Valeri, and Valeri is a Timbers too. So he deserves to stay here, and he decides when he won't leave.
What are expectations for this club? Last year, injuries played a big detriment. Being on the road early so many times played a detriment. Now you're healthy at this point in time. Got some home games. How do you feel 2020 is going to look for this team?
I feel very exciting too, because we have a similar team but a new face, and I think we have a team for fight for the championship, and I think we need to be ambitious team this year. We need to fight for the MLS Cup, for the League Cup, for the MLS Cup champion. So we need to play for everything.
How is sleep going with the new girl, baby Olivia's about 6 months old now? Feli's got to be, I mean, she's already wrapped around your finger as it is, so how's life as a dad of 2 daughters now?
We sleep better. The new baby sleep very, very well. Yeah. Yes, we feel very happy. She woke up maybe one time at night. We alternate with my wife, but my wife is amazing. She helped me a lot because she knows that's my work. Sometimes I need rest, but we try to be a great team at home too, and we have a new team.
Still ahead, the mainstay from all 10 seasons. Your favorite, Diego Chara, swings by next on Fox 12.
You're watching a Fox 12 special. Countdown to Kickoff, Preseason Edition, on your home for the Portland Timbers.
From the first designated player in club history to one of the newest now, both are named Chara.
Somehow, some way, the club is in season 10. You've been here all 9 of those previous seasons. Did you even think you'd be here this long?
I never thinking about it, but I think when I decide to come to the Timbers and they start playing for them, I feel like at home. And then now, in my 10th season with the team, I'm really, really happy to be here.
Years ago, there was talk that maybe your brother, Jimmy, could come to the club. Didn't happen, but now it's what a treat it is to have him here with you.
It's a dream come true. I think to have Jimmy here, playing the same team, and being a teammate is great. It's fantastic. I tell him that it's a good opportunity for him and his family, and I think finally he made it, and I'm very happy to Jimmy have here.
Some of your teammates have mixed you two up already in the locker room briefly. Did that happen a lot growing up too?
A lot. Yeah. It was the same, yeah. But I think with the teammates start knowing each other, they see the difference.
Yeah, you're not the same player, right?
No, it's so different. The abilities of Jimmy, the skills are different on the field, and I think everyone knows that now.
For him to be a designated player, what's that mean to him? Because they're obviously thinking highly of what he's able to do to be a DP and earn that money.
I think it's big. It's big, and he knows he have a big responsibility with the team. And I think Jimmy is a great player, and he's going to show up to the people.
You've been living life as a dad of twins now for over a year. You've survived 1 year. How's that going for you?
It's going well.
Yeah.
It's going well. I think my wife and her mom is helping a lot with the kids. And now the kids are walking and running around the house, throwing everything. They are healthy kids, and I'm very, very happy to be a father.
The best of people. Good luck to PTFC having the best of seasons. We'll take you along for the ride all season long on Fox 12.
Thanks for watching this Fox 12 special. Countdown to Kickoff, Preseason Edition, on your home for the Portland Timbers.